Join me in the chair and we will begin. So here we are. Welcome. Glad to have you join. So we are checking in with our structure, with our function, and what's going on. So anything can pop up on any given day, and we want to make sure we're taking care of energy, stress, muscles and bones, all of it. So settle in your chair with the feet, with the legs, with the hips, with the back, with the shoulders, with the hands, with the eyes closed. So we close the eyes just to check in, closing off the stimulation of the outside world. Aware of sensation. Wiggle your toes, soften them. Tighten the muscles of the knees to the hips, soften them. Press the elbows back, soften them. Come up the line, extension to the crown. So we check in with the body, taking care of whatever might be iffy today. So today we are working a bit more with laterals, side stretches, and twists. So this is all essential for the spine, that we work it in every possible way. So the spine can go back, the spine can go forward, the spine can go to the side, and the spine can twist. We make sure we do all on a regular basis just to keep everything working. So again, eyes closed, hands resting. Attention to the breath. So feel it as you expand. Feel it as you let go. The inhale is all about expansion and energy. And the exhale is about releasing, softening, relaxing. Energy coming in, stress going out. Breath coming in, breath going out. Now, refocus to fingers and hands. Notice the quiet. So they're quiet, they're still, and there's not much going on. We're going to wake up energy through movement. Through movement of lift the hands and spread those fingers wide and feel stretch wherever you feel it the most. Release that stretch and pull the fingers down and feel the knuckles. Which ones do you feel most? Release, movement, thumbs up, fingers down, the joints of the hand moving. Then we finish the series with a pause and the thumb is in and the fingers wrap. Now it's a power squeeze and on the release, pow, web. Pull down claw. Release for movement, quack, 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 beak, paw, thumb in, fingers gentle. Now power squeeze, 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 circulation, pow, wow, web, claw, beak, paw, your own comfortable pace. Stay with the one you like the most. If you like the stretch the most, stay longer. If you like claw the most, stay longer. If you enjoy moving knuckles, moving thumb, stay longer. If you enjoy the paw, the power squeeze and release stretch, make it work for you. It's your own pace. Each is different. Each has different needs. Web, claw, beak, paw, your own pacing and discovering. So we can move the fingers quickly. We can move the fingers slowly. We can discover. We can discover. So when you finish the set you're on, bring the hands to rest. Bring the hands to rest in the lap and check in with the sensation as you bring hands to rest. Feeling the world of energy now in the fingers, in the palms. The world of energy from movement. That's it. So simple. But we want to bring that energy into the whole body. So we move the work from the hands to the shoulders. And you know this one is up, back, and down. It's an automatic inhale as you lift and roll back and down, down, down. Your own pace. And again with this one, discover which one your body likes best. Is it the shrug up? Is it the push back? Is it the press down? And which shoulder likes it better? Which shoulder likes it less? And so we can discover as we move one and then the other how they might be different, how they could be different. So we all have a dominant side. Most of the right side is dominant, some the left is dominant, and that will affect the range of movement and the sensation, whether it gets moved as a dominant side or not. It affects the range of movement and the sensation. So up, back, and down, one and then the other, both, we play with it. Up, back, and down. We slow it down where we feel more sensation. We speed it up where we feel more work with the breath. We work one side and then the other. We play with it. It's all good. Final time, up, back, and down. Press hands down, release hands, relax, have a breath. Have a breath and notice the pace of your breath from that movement. So the pace of the breath is coming back to resting. Just feel it coming back to resting place as we move our work up the spine, up the line into the neck for our 3 that says yes, no, and maybe so. Remembering we're moving the spine in every way that it can move. So as you lift and lift and lift, you feel stretch in the front. As you tuck, you feel stretch in the back of the neck. And repeat as we say to ourselves, yes. As we repeat, yes. As we know this is such a powerful word, yes. Take your time with it. See which one your neck likes better. No wrong answer. It's all your own structure. As we explore the back bend, the forward bend, the vertebra of the neck, in the back bend, in the forward bend. Next time down, pause here, press hands down, check in with sensation, soften the hands, bring the chin back up, close the eyes, take a breath, check in, front of the neck, the back of the neck, just see what grabs your attention. As we move to our second, the no, that is exhale side and inhale back to center. Exhale other side, inhale back, moving between on exhale breaths, side to side, bringing twist into the neck, bringing twist into the vertebra as they move side to side. And as the muscles allow this movement, because we keep them fluid, we keep them flexible, we keep them strong. When you're back to center, come to a rest, close eyes, check in. Which side of the neck do you feel more? No wrong answers. As we move to our maybe so. So we had yes, we had no, we have maybe so. That is ear to the shoulder, chin tips up, long, strong stretch, feel it, then on, come back. And check out the other side, the ear, the chin, the stretch, and back. We call this one the maybe so. Moving at your own pace, feeling the intensity of the side stretch. Feeling the intensity of the side stretch. So you will notice which side is tighter. Which side is tighter? And do you want to stay longer in the tighter side or you want to get out of there? Just notice what's true for you. What's true for you as we work through maybe so, maybe so, maybe so, maybe so. We're finishing with this one. When you're back to center, come to a rest, close eyes, check in. Which side of the neck do you feel the most? Or is it the front or the back? Each unique. So we'll release and bring up the arms and open the elbows wide. We call this goalpost arms. We call it cactus arms. So as we stay, we're feeling stretch across the front of the chest and contraction in the back. As we close, fingers touch, elbows press, the back is in stretch. Inhale, open, the back is contract. Exhale, close, the back is stretch. Moving between at your own comfortable pace. Stretch and contract, both are essential for the back. So we want to move all the muscles of the back. This will be our final pause here. Feel the contraction up and down the spine. Feel a bit of stretch at the top. Okay, now we're going to bring the elbows down. Feel extra stretch from the neck to the shoulders, back up to the start. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, come back. Moving between, feeling the stretch down the sides of the neck and out to the shoulders. When the elbows are down, feel it. And then when you come up, it eases. When you pull the elbows down, you feel it. When you come up, it eases. One more time, pull down. Feel that stretch from the neck out to the shoulders. Come back up, it eases. Now, bring attention to the back of the body, to the lower part of the shoulder blades. As you bring up, they come apart. As you come back down, you're back to the start. Inhale up, the shoulder blades pull apart. Exhale down, back to the start. And repeat on the inhale, on the exhale. Moving all the muscles of the back. In each way that they can move. Back to the start, pause here. Now when you come up, notice this is in contract. It may not feel like a strong sensation, but it is in contract because the bottom is in stretch. And release. Fingers touch, elbows circle. Circle small, circle wider. Play with the size of the circles and notice the sensation in the shoulders. Come back to smaller. Come back to smallest, come back to pause, then circle other way, smaller to larger, to larger, to largest, then back to smaller, and back to smaller, and back to smaller, and bring elbows touch, pause, feel it. Top of the neck, bottom of the shoulder blades, see what's true for you, and open. Hands touch. Hands down, 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 elbows wide. So here is press, press, press as hard as you can press and soften. Exhale, press. Inhale, soften. Press again. Soften. One more time, press, pause, feel it, release. Release the hands, close the eyes. Check in with sensation. Check in with breath pace. Notice everything you do affects the breath pace as it should. So when the body is responsive to demand. So we watch the breath come back to soft. We watch the breath come back to soft, back to rest, and we're preparing to stretch the whole spine from the base of the skull all the way down the line to the waist and below. So tuck the chin, feel the neck stretch. Round the shoulders, feel the upper back. Round through the ribs, round down to the waist and slide the hands down. Pause and feel this deep stretch. Okay, come back up, bring the hands to rest. Pull the elbows back. Lift the ribs and lift the chin. Tucking and rounding and moving down again. This is your own comfortable pace with this. Notice whether your body likes the back bend, that's lifting chin, stretching chest, or whether it likes the forward bend, stretching the back. Notice which one feels better for you. This is stretching the front, contracting the back. This is stretching the back, contracting the front. So both are happening, but which one do you feel more of? And which one do you like better? Just move between at your own comfortable pace. This is all about moving the spine increment by increment, bit by bit by bit. We want to move it all. So take your time with it. Make it your own. Next time down, pause here. Stay a little longer. Where do you feel it more? Below the waist? Above the waist? Over the ribs or in the neck? It's whatever is true for you. Come back up to sit. Take a breath. We move the work into the core. Into the core. So you know how this one goes. And so it is crossing one leg over the other, moving a bit more forward in the chair for me. Okay, from here, we bring up the arms. We're going exhale, exhale, exhale back. Pause, feel it. Inhale, inhale, inhale up. And continue your own pace, working the core. All contractions. Contraction coming back, contraction coming up. It's all good. The pace of this, the slower you go, the more you notice, and probably the harder it is for the core muscles. So you can adjust the demand by the pace. Next time back, we'll stay and open, close and up, down and open, close and up, down, open, close, up, down, return, release, release. Change out the legs. Other leg on top. Pause here. Notice the breath, because that was work. Breath is heavier because that was work. Resilience. Very good. We'll work each side of the back. Bring up the arms. Whichever side you want to go to first, slide the hands, adjust the shoulders, exhale back, inhale, return. Exhale back, inhale, return. Moving with it. Eccentric contraction. And when you come up, it's a concentric contraction. When you stay, it's an isometric contraction. Walk the hands, walk the hands, walk the hands, walk the hands. As you stay, come back up, swing it around. Exhale back, inhale, return. Moving with your breath. Working core. Working sides of the core. And stay. Walk the hands. Walk the hands. An isometric contraction here. Pause, come back up. Swing back to the center and release and open. Resting place, hand, lean in. Resting place here. Feel the breath reacting to the work, for sure. That's good news. Reacting to the work. Watching the breath. Settling back. Coming back into balance. So now let's stretch the sides of the core. Come back up. And bring one hand and the other hand on top. Rotate the shoulders a bit. Aim the nose toward the hands. Just let it play out. It's very subtle. As the muscle on the side of the back yields and softens and lengthens. Yields and softens and lengthens, and feel it. We'll compare the two sides. Discover if this was the tighter side or if it's the other. Doesn't matter. Whatever's true for you. We just notice. We just pay attention to what's going on inside and how it feels. Okay, final breath here. Press the hands, come back up to center, swap it out. With the hand on top, shoulders rotate, aim, nose, and let it play out. See where you start. See where you end as the muscle on the side of the back yields. 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 Feel it. So was this the tighter side, the stronger side, or was it the other one? No wrong answer. Whatever is true for you. Final breath. We'll press and come back up, one hand to each knee. So this is the circling that works the hip sockets. So come forward and start going to one side and back. To the other side and forward. The pace that works for you, so you feel it in the hip sockets. You feel it in the inner legs. You feel it in the back. Whatever is more true for you. As we move, lubricating the hips deep inside. The movement is the lubrication. The movement is the magic lotion. So feeling some stretch wherever you feel it. Next time forward, pause there. Next time forward, your pause here. Now we'll go the other way. Same pacing, slow and easy. Noticing whatever is true for you in the sides at the back, inner legs, the low back, different for each. Movement is the magic. Next time forward, come to a rest. Come to a rest and pause. Check it out. Where do you feel it here? In the inner legs, in the low back, some or both? No wrong answer. Release. Come back up. Release the hands. Bring the legs back and sit back. Sit back in the chair. Close the eyes. Check in with breath pace. Check in with sensation. Check in. Check in as we prepare to build leg strength through our lift and extend. So through our lift and extend, we say, inhale, lift, exhale, extend, lift again, and let it down. Feel the muscle relax under the hand. Inhale, lift, exhale, extend, inhale, lift again, let it down, feel the muscle let go. Now keep tuned into what you're feeling under the hands as we build strength. And you experiment with the kick, being high, middle, or low. It's all good. Come back to rest. Let the hands come to rest. Let the eyes close. Again, check in with the breath pace. So the breath is reflecting that hard work of lifting and extending. So we feel it in the body. That's your resilience. That's your calling your energy to work and coming back to rest. That's the good news. So we feel the heartbeat, perhaps. We feel the breath for sure. As it all comes back to resting place. As it all comes back to resting place, a few more breaths here and then we stand. Just feel the pace. Okay, now we're preparing to stand. So we say, strong foot back, nose over toes, press and come up to stand and bring your chair around. Bring the chair around and come to your standing back bend. Fold halfway. Knees soft, notice that. Inhale, lift up, lean back. That's on the inhale. Pull the belly in, soften the knees, fold halfway. Your own pacing. Discover. Which one do you like better? Which one does your body say, oh yes, oh yes. So this is your first aid kit for the back. Whenever you have fatigue, take a break, do a few. I do. It works for me. It's a fabulous tool for coming back into comfort with the back. We'll finish. Always we finish on the forward bend piece. So finishing in the forward bend. Okay, we're ready to release and come back up to stand. Come into your own inner mountain with the toes soft, with the knees unlocked, with the tailbone tucked for some. Extension through the crown, shoulders up, back, and down. Feel it solid. Feel it steady, strong, and still. Feel the breath. Ready to release, 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 moving into spinal twist. So we're bringing a twist, if you picture it, all the way up the spine. Arms swinging, knees soft, side, side, or elbows gripping, side, side. Do which works for you. Keep the knees unlocked. Keeping the knees unlocked brings more freedom into the movement of the shoulders. Okay, we'll begin to let it die down. Die down. Die down. Die down back to mountain. Again, checklist, toes and knees unlocked and soft. Tailbone tuck for some. Shoulders up, back and down, extension through the crown, breath. Solid and steady. Strong and still. Feel the energy that's been released from all of that twisting. And now we release for leg stretch, forward bend. Hands to the chair, knees are soft. Come on down and straighten one and then the other. Leave the breath free. As you enjoy this leg stretch in the power muscle, the back of the leg, the hamstring group, stretching. The breath, coming back to rest. Pause here. So now, hands to the chair, hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Lift the hands away and stay. Strength builder. Returning to the stretch. Hands to the chair, one leg and then the other. Check in with the breath. Check in with the breath pace. And discover, yes, that was work for the body and the breath is heavier, for sure. And the breath always settling back. This is your resilience. Coming to it again. Hands to the chair, hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Lift the hands away. Breath free. Breath getting heavier, for sure. Return. We finish with the stretch. Take your time with it. One and then the other. Straightening, stretching, releasing. Straightening, stretching, releasing. Final breath here. Come to a rest. Come back up to stand and bring the legs wider. Bring the legs wider. So we come into the stretch of the sides of the ribs, the lateral stretch. Inhale, lift. Soft knees. Exhale, tip. Bend the elbow, arm over, feel rib stretch, rib stretch, rib stretch. Bring the arm back. Now, keep the knees soft. Bring the hand behind the head. Tip the elbow up and back and stay. Knees stay soft. On the next inhale breath, we will release and come back up and try the same for the other side. Knees soft, tip it down, elbow bend, up and over, rib stretch, rib stretch, rib stretch. Bring the arm back. Now, hand behind the head, knees are soft, elbow up, elbow back, stay. Okay, come back, come back, come back, come back. Check it out, the balance challenge. Hand there, foot in front, foot behind, eyes focusing on something not moving. Let's check it out for the other side. Hand to rest, hand behind, foot and foot, holding focus. And release and release. So now let's hold the back. No, we're going to turn the chair around and have access to the seat of the chair. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Widen the base. Check out the bent knee so you can see the toes over that knee. Okay, I'm creeping the foot forward so I can see the toes over the knee. I'm going to adjust the back heel, bend the front knee, bring the hands to the chair, turn the shoulders toward the back of the chair, lift the back heel. Squaring the shoulders to the back of the chair. And release the head, release the leg. Bring that hand here, hand to the rest, to the leg, and relax. Okay, now bend the front knee, bring the hand behind, rotate the shoulder, and as it's comfortable, bring the arm up and over and feel that long stretch from the ankle bone to the fingertips. And we're ready to release the arm, straighten the leg a bit, bring the hand back, relax. Feel the breath. Feel the breath readjusting, coming back to resting place. So we'll release however you like. Turn the chair around. And we're adjusting, other side. So let's bring the foot forward, bring the foot back. Bend the knee, creep the foot forward so you can see the toes over the knee. The base is wide. When you've got that aligned, bring the hands to the chair, bend that front knee, lift the back ankle, square the shoulders toward the back of the chair. Keep that front knee bent. The back heel is lifted. Okay, release. Now we're going to relax, bring the hand and relax, breath free. Breath coming back to rest. And again, we're bending the knee, keeping the toes visible. Bring that back hand, rotate back. If it's comfortable, up and over and forward. And a line of stretch. Ankle bone to fingertips. Release the arm. Rotate the shoulder. Bring the hand back. Breath free. So we feel the breath reacting to the demand as it should. Heavier than to easier. Check it out for yourself. So we're ready to release. So however you like to release, and turn the chair around. And you get more resting place here. Step back, both sides stretch. Soft knees, stretching one and then the other. Final breath here. Okay, come back up. We're using the back of the chair. We're working with strength, strength, strength. Leaning in. Feet hip width apart. Leaning a bit. So we'll be starting with one side. Inhale up, exhale down. Stay here. Use the breath up and down. Down, come to a rest, take a breath, check it out. Other side, it's the same. Inhale up and exhale down. Down, down and take a breath. Now we'll come and stay. Back to side one, lift and stay, point and flex. And release, breath. Other side, point and flex. And release. Take a breath. Now alternating sides. Inhale up, exhale down. Our whole purpose here is for strength. Every muscle we contract is getting stronger. Staying strong longer. Not getting weak, not getting frail. Okay, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Soft knees, breath free. Soft knees, breath free. Feel it. You earned it. It's a resting place. Now we release. For our other balance challenge, stand on one foot, other foot in front, behind, or inside, holding focus. Feeling all the wobbles, all the corrections. Okay, you're ready to change sides. Feel free to make the other side different if you like. Foot in front, foot behind, whatever you like. Holding focus. Feeling wobbles. And we're ready to release, release, and we are ready to sit down. Sit down, hands to rest, fold in. Feel the breath. Feel the breath coming back to rest. So in this series, we're coming into another twist. So come back up, turn to the side. Let one hip off, one hip on. Shoulders start out perpendicular to the chair. We're bringing them more and more. So we'll bring the hands to rest. Now, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn just a bit. With each exhale, we're deepening the twist through the ribs, up into the neck, the spinal twist. Shoulders more and more squaring. Feel it. Okay, release the head, release the hands, release back to center and turn it around. One hip on, one hip off, feet parallel, hands to rest, lengthen. And on exhales, gradually and gently, deepen your way, bringing the shoulders more and more square to the back of the chair. Feel it in the ribs, feel it in the spine, feel it wherever you feel it. Final breath, release the head, release hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly, turn back around, sit back in the chair once more, hands to rest, breath free. Final breath. We're coming forward, doing our arms out and wide to work the muscles of the back. Slide the hands on down, fold down. Hands wide, press, come up, and exhale down. Use the inhale to press up, peel up, and exhale down. Pacing, press up, peel up, feel it. Exhale down, feel it. Take a breath. And again, press up, peel up, exhale down. Press up, peel up, exhale down. Press up, peel up, stay, pulse the hands, pulse the hands, pulse the hands, contracting the muscles of the back. Final breath, and down, down, and stay an extra breath. And we begin again. Press up, peel up, exhale down. Press up, peel up, exhale down. Press up, peel up, stay. Now bring one arm forward and stretch, fingertip to fingertip. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Down, down, and stay. Have a breath. Have another breath here. Press up, peel up, other arm forward, lengthen, stay. Stay, stay, and down. Down and have a breath. Bring the hands to the thighs. Stay. Breath free. Feel it. Breath free. Feel it. So now we're going to release from the forward bend. Sit back up. Sit back in the chair. Get comfortable there with the feet, with the legs, with the hips, with the shoulders, with the hands. So we're coming to our eye movements series. So close the eyes and check in. Check in with breath pace, check in with sensation behind the eyes, above, around, below, and in the back. See what's going on there. Now open and look at the 12 eyes to the 1, the 2, the 3, and down to 6, and up for 9, and back to the top. Pause, close, center, relax, have a breath, and open again. Go from the 12 to the 9, down to the 6, and up for the 3, and back to the top. Close, center, and relax the eyes. Have a breath. Diagonal line of movement. We open, eyes from the 10 to the 4. Which eye do you feel it in more? Pause, close, center, relax, have a breath. Other diagonal line from the 2 to the 8. Where do you feel it? Pause, close, center, and relax the eyes. Our final movement is focal point. So we extend arm, extend hand, extend thumb. Focal point, tip of the nose. Where do you feel it? Focal point, tip of the thumb. Where do you feel it? Focal point, far away, then back to the thumb, back to the nose, and do it again one more time. And when you're back to the nose, release. Bring the hand down, close the eyes, get comfortable with the legs, with the hips, with the back. Feel free to wiggle around and get it right, because we are bringing up the hands. We're bringing up the hands and rubbing the palms to build up heat. build up heat in the palms, and then we cup those palms over the eyes. Let the eyes warm, dark, soft, relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax. And so we notice the heat as it seeps away. As it seeps away. So we bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples. Feather-light touch here. Feather-light touch from the bridge of the nose to the temples. Then pause at the temples. Draw the fingertips from the temples to the jawline. From the jawline to the chin. From the chin, hands to the lap, palms open. Keep the eyes closed. Get more comfortable in the chair. Find the movement of your breath. Find your inhale. Find your exhale. Stay with the breath. And on the next exhale breath, draw the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. As you exhale, let the fingers open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. It's exhale, close. Inhale, stay. It's exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Stay, inhale. Exhale, open, release, movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here, release, open arms wide, cross, pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day, and I thank you. See you next time. See you next time.